Congratulations, you've made it through the first hurdle in iOS development. You have UI elements, and you've wired them up to call your code with IB actions. And you've reached back to the UI using IB outlets. In the second part of this lesson, you're going to learn how to set up multiple views so that you can go between two different view controllers. No more single view applications for you. Most iOS applications you will be developing will venture further than a single screen. In order to use multiple view controllers, you will need another class that lets you navigate between them. There are two common classes to use for handling multiple view controllers in iOS: UI Navigation Controller and UI Tab Bar Controller. Both of these are covered in depth when you get to UIKit Fundamentals in the next module. For now, let's just discuss the basics of a UI Navigation Controller. The UI Navigation Controller is a class that handles a stack of multiple view controllers. Like any other stack in computer science or real life, you can insert and remove items from the stack. In a UI Navigation Controller, you start out with a single view controller called the root view controller. You can add as many view controllers on top of it as you'd like. In Pitch Perfect, we're going to have just two view controllers, one for recording and one for playback. So our use of UI Navigation Controller will be just for those two screens.